Hello YouTube, this is chainskull and welcome back to Map Making Mondays. Today, as you can see, the redstone isn't here anymore. That is because it has been moved into the spawn chunks over here. I'll just teleport back, and what I have done is I am starting to dedicate different chunks for different redstone mechanisms. So in this first one here we have the world entrance, so when the players enter the world in this area, they will run this command. I also have the shop systems. At the moment it's just the teleport because I haven't built the shops yet, but this is where their systems will be. Here are the class selections. Now these used to be between each of the three class selection portals and the change class, but now they are all here, nice stackly on top of each other. These are all complete apart from the their items that they receive. So for a warrior there's probably going to be like sword and armor, bow and arrow for the ranger, and some sort of magic items for the mage. And the class change already has a clear function in it, so that's already there. And here is the game begin chunk. This is incomplete at the moment, but I have changed it slightly to what it used to be behind the wall over there. So I'll quickly run through what some of the changes here are. To begin with, there is this clock, and what this clock is doing is testing for a stone button that is pressed. That's shown by the stone underscore button 10. Once it detects the stone button being pressed, which I'll show you in a moment over there, it will replace the button block with air. So it will remove the button to stop people being able to constantly press the button over and over again. From there I'm going to have two things. One is going to be a fancy lighting effect. That's going to be like staggered lighting or flashing lights or random flashing lights. I haven't decided what kind of pattern I want. Maybe something that goes around the entire room. At the moment that isn't in place because it's just an aesthetic thing, but the beginning of the system is here. So what the system actually does is it announces the game beginning. This is done through a text, and it will be done through a sound file. Now what I'm doing, I'm still looking for voice actors. I'll put the information about that in the description. But with the resource pack, once I build it and it has the different sound files in, these will still activate but not take effect in somebody's game who isn't using the resource pack. That means that the text that appears on the screen will still indicate what is happening, but people with the resource pack will also get the fancy sounds and will give it a slightly better gaming experience. Not too much better, but I may put some custom textures in as well. Not a lot, probably keep a lot of it vanilla, but maybe change one or two items which I have planned. But then there's a delay, and it comes round and it will teleport a random person into the hero's chamber. That needs the rotation on it at the minute because when you teleport they'll need to be facing this way. I'll probably put that in a minute when I've finished recording. And then it also announces the hero, so it will state the text and it will play a sound file. It continues around and then it will do the exact same thing for the game load, so don't need to bother showing you that. And this block here is just to replace the stone button for the time being. So in this area as well there is going to be somewhere for the heroes items to be equipped and the game lords items to be removed, and it does need a little bit more work because there's some other things that I probably haven't thought of or mentioned yet, but this will continue to be worked on, as well as the items that the different classes are going to get and the shop system. So what I'll do now quickly is I'll show you this system in effect to show you what is actually going to be happening, and I'll just bypass the class selection and get into the ready room. So, also one thing to point out is when I reached this line of lapis across the centre of the room, that's actually the boundary of the render distance on the spawn chunks, and there starts to be a bit of a lag. So what I'm contemplating on doing, probably for next week, is moving this room possibly next to like somewhere over here or somewhere over there. I'm not sure yet, but I need to put a marker around the entire spawn chunks at this distance just to make sure that I don't get that lag spike anywhere. But anyway, here is the system in effect. So when I press the button, you can see it disappears. The game is about to begin as well with the sound file, and this is the hero being selected. If I jump out quickly, and there is the game lord being selected. The reason I jumped out of this room is so that I could show you both the teleports working, and there is also the sound files get shown and stuff. The one thing that I've stated that isn't included yet is the players getting put onto the hero and the game lord's teams, which I will implement for next week. Like I said before, I'm still looking for voice actors, so if you're interested in being a voice actor, please let me know. Send me where you can put a comment, send me a personal message. I'll give you some details about doing that in a reply, and you can leave a like if you're enjoying the series, and you can subscribe for more videos coming soon. Hopefully next week I may start either the shop or one of the rooms for the beginning of the game, and probably improve a bit more of this. So thanks for watching once again, and I'll see you next time.